There was an interesting kind of theory that was floated around about the TNA TV deal, in that with the TKO whatever branches, they're getting their hands into every single media pie they can. Raw's on Netflix, and this is US. Raw's on Netflix, NXT's on CW, Evolve's on Tubi, which I know is like it's a low level deal, but it's still another space where they run. You've got SmackDown on USA, you've got the PLEs now on ESPN, and now you've got TNA, who have it. You know, Carlos said WWE was part of getting this deal. They're running on AMC. Meanwhile, AEW is still working WBD and solely WBD. And as the landscape of television seems to be changing, someone pointed out to me, it's like, this is TKO kind of in their way, putting their fingers in every single pie to potentially keep a player like AEW or even MLW to a smaller degree out of a larger landscape. By diversifying their portfolio, instead of airing everything in one place, they're lessening the options for other companies. I thought it was a really interesting take, and I don't think it's going to I don't think it's going to become the death of any of these companies, but I think it's something that's worth kind of keeping an eye on moving forward. While the WWD AEW partnership is very good according to all sides, if there's a sale for WBD, what's going to change? Is it going to change? What's 2027 going to look like? Will WBD still be in the AEW business by then? Will AEW be looking for a different TV partner? Will they have the leverage to find a new TV partner? Those are the kind of things that will kind of come up in the next couple of years as, again, that landscape starts to change.
We shall see.
I don't know if you got anything to add to that.
There's not too much to add because right now they're with WBD and they have a great partnership, and it's one of the best partnerships. It's the most important partnership they've ever had, and we're doing great crossover things with the DC universe. And in the past, we've done great things with the Game of Thrones universe, and Mr. Zaslav has always been very kind and very supportive to AEW, and it's great to have AEW wrestling on the Superstation on TBS every week and on TNT every week, and the simulcast on Max, which has been huge for our viewership and our partners. And you know, we've continued to grow our viewership and grow our fan base with the simulcast on Max every single week, with AEW Dynamite at 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays and AEW Collision at 8 p.m. Eastern on Saturdays, although sometimes we run on a Thursday to accommodate our great partners at WBD, and they've been so fantastic, especially when we're doing pay-per-views. And now pay-per-views are available on HBO Max as well. You can get the pay-per-view if you're an HBO Max subscriber. You get a discount. All HBO Max subscribers get a discount for the AEW pay-per-views, and we've had a great run of pay-per-views this year. All of our numbers are up on pay-per-views. We've gotten great feedback on every single pay-per-view. People have said that, you know, our pay-per-views are the best bang for the buck in the business. You know what you're going to get with an AEW pay-per-view. It's going to be nonstop action, not total nonstop action, but nonstop action with the pay-per-views. And again, if you're an HBO Max subscriber, you get a discount on the AEW pay-per-views. And I think we do the best pay-per-views in all of wrestling. But if you don't want to get the pay-per-views, if you're just watching the weekly television, though we encourage you to get the pay-per-views, but we also encourage you to watch the weekly television, AEW Dynamite, AEW Collision, Wednesdays and Saturdays, TBS, TNT, also on HBO Max, because again, the partnership with WBD, we've been with WBD since 2019, since we launched AEW in 2019. We have been with WBD, and we've had great partners. They've been fantastic partners, the best partners we've ever had with AEW. They've been supportive since day one. Since day one of AEW launching. I did not want to do this without having a very supportive partner, and we found a very supportive partner with WBD. I remember being at a party years ago with Mr. Zaslav, and I told him I have this idea. I have this idea for a wrestling company. I think it'd be very sustainable in this current landscape with wrestling. I know you might be interested in WWE. The rights might be up for WWE, but let me tell you about my idea about this new wrestling company and the talent that I'm bringing in. This was at a party. This was at a party with Mr. Zaslav, and I talked to him about it, and he was very interested about it, and we continued to have great conversations over the months and the years, and we came to a very good agreement. You know, we launched AEW Dynamite in 2019. We had AEW Rampage, and then we brought on AEW Collision. They've been very, very supportive. They've been the best partner we've ever had here at AEW, and we're going to continue to have great partnerships with WBD no matter what happens in the future with them. I'm not concerned at all about what happens with WBD. They're going to continue to be great partners. We're going to be great partners to them, and everybody should keep watching AEW Dynamite, AEW Collision, and all the AEW pay-per-views on HBO Max. Thank you. That's his legit answer, everybody.
I skipped it, and you're still going. That's exactly what you get. So there you go. If you ask the question at the ROH Media Scrum on Friday nights, just replay this answer. You just be like, I got this one, Tony, and just rewind. Like one of those talk boys from the 80s from Home Alone. You got one, and you're just like, I got it. Here you go, Tony. Play it back. He'll be like, that is surprisingly accurate.
That's why Tony truly won't join the show. He's like, he's just going to make fun of all of my answers. Tony should ask me the questions, and I will answer them as Tony.
Oh, God. That sounds perfect.
Tony, what do you want to know about your company? If you could ask yourself one question, Tony, what would you ask yourself? And I will answer it for you.
I'm actually very tempted to do this. This bit might be very funny for us. So, guys, why did Tony say he'll never do a Fightful show? Well, that's a great question.
Actually, I am sold on this idea of Tony. We asked Tony, if you could ask yourself one question, what would you ask yourself? And then he asked the question, and I just jump in with the answer. And then I feel like he'll never talk to us again.
He might break his brain. Oh, do we have to reset him? Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. We love you, Tony. Please keep it up. There's plenty more over on Fightful Overbooked. Click that subscribe button. Tap that bell. Get your notifications. And while you're at it, like the videos. Interact with them. Say some stuff. We want to hear from you. While you're at it, join us every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, live for In the Weeds. You might like it.